Liver detox and natural regeneration, the silent battle inside you. We don't usually think about our liver. It doesn't ache, it doesn't complain. It doesn't break your heart like the heart does. It doesn't race your thoughts like the brain does. It just works, quietly, tirelessly, filtering every sip of coffee, every bite of food, every breath of modern air. It's the body's backstage crew, never asking for applause, just making sure the show goes on. And when it struggles, you rarely feel pain, but you do feel tired, foggy, puffy, dull. You can't explain it, but deep down, you know something is off. And here's the truth most people miss. Your liver isn't dirty. It's overworked, underfed, ignored. It doesn't need a 7-day tea detox or a trendy cleanse. It needs a break, some sunlight, real food, and your attention. We live in a world that treats detox like a weekend crash course. Juice fasts, laxative teas, lemon cayenne everything. But your liver has been detoxing you every day since the day you were born. It's not something you suddenly start doing. It's something you've been surviving on. The question isn't, how do I detox? The question is, how do I stop getting in my liver's way? And how do I give it what it needs to regenerate? Because yes, the liver is one of the only organs in your body that can literally rebuild itself, cell by cell, lobe by lobe, but only if we let it. In today's journey, we won't be chasing fads. We'll be returning to something older, something wiser, something your body already knows how to do. You'll learn what your liver is quietly doing for you every hour of the day. What happens when it's overwhelmed, inflamed, or filled with fat. The foods, herbs, and habits that help it recover, gently, deeply, and naturally. And most of all, how to recognize when your liver is whispering for help before it starts screaming through illness. Because healing doesn't always begin in a hospital. Sometimes it begins with a glass of water, a walk under the sun, and the choice to finally listen to the organ that never stopped fighting for you. The liver, the organ that works while you rest. Think of the hardest working person you know. Now imagine someone who works harder without ever taking a sick day, complaining, or even asking for recognition. That's your liver. It doesn't beat like the heart. It doesn't think like the brain. But if it stops, even for a moment, everything else unravels. It's the quiet powerhouse, the biochemical guardian of your bloodstream. And it works 24/7 doing jobs you never knew were happening. Let's peel back the curtain. Every day, your liver filters your blood, removing alcohol, medications, and environmental toxins, breaks down fats and creates bile to digest them, balances your blood sugar, storing excess as glycogen and releasing it when needed, stores essential nutrients like vitamins A, D, E, K, and B12 for future use, regulates hormones, from stress hormones like cortisol to sex hormones like estrogen, neutralizes pollutants, pesticides, and metabolic waste, including toxins your own cells release. Put simply, your liver is your body's primary detox lab, energy manager, and chemical command center all in one. And yet, how often do we think it? How often do we even notice it? When the liver starts to struggle. The liver is a miracle of resilience. It can take a hit and still bounce back. Even if 70% of it is damaged, it can regenerate. But let's be clear. Regeneration doesn't mean invincibility. In today's world, your liver is under siege from every direction. What's harming it? Refined sugars and trans fats in ultra-processed foods. Excess alcohol, even social drinking. Sedentary lifestyles with too much sitting and too little movement. Chronic stress and poor sleep disrupting detox cycles. Toxins in household cleaners, pesticides, plastics, and polluted air. And here's the danger.
Liver damage is a master of disguise. There's no early warning light, no sharp pain, no obvious symptoms. You don't feel it until it's already struggling or worse, scarred. This silent overwhelm can evolve into non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, alcoholic liver disease, chronic inflammation, hepatitis, elevated liver enzymes on blood work, insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome, fibrosis and cirrhosis in advanced stages, and millions are living with these conditions without even knowing it. The tragedy? Most liver problems are preventable. Many are reversible, but only if we stop ignoring the organ that never ignores us. The liver isn't asking for luxury. It's asking for relief, for nourishment, for a chance to do what it was built to do, heal you every single day.
Is your liver whispering for help? Sometimes your body doesn't scream. It doesn't send you to the ER. It just changes subtly, quietly, over time. You feel a little more tired than usual, a little more bloated after meals. Your skin starts to misbehave with rashes, acne, or weird dry patches. You snap more easily or space out during conversations. And that glass of wine, it hits you harder than it used to. You tell yourself it's stress or aging or just a bad week. But your liver might be saying something else entirely. I'm doing my best, but I need backup. Here's the thing. Liver distress is usually silent. No stabbing pain, no red flashing lights, just small signs, symptoms that feel normal until one day they're not. Warning signs your liver might be under strain. Persistent fatigue, even after sleeping. Brain fog, poor memory, trouble focusing. Hormonal imbalance, PMS, low libido, mood swings. Unexplained weight gain around the belly. Skin breakouts, redness or rashes. Bloating, gas, and sluggish digestion. Intolerance to alcohol or fatty foods. Yellowing of the eyes, even slight. Elevated liver enzymes in blood work, AST, ALT. Each one is like a light knock on the door, a quiet signal from an organ that's working 24/7 to keep you in balance. But knock long enough with no answer, and the body starts turning whispers into shouts. Liver detox isn't what you think it is. Let's set the record straight. Your liver is already detoxing right now as you read this. It doesn't take a break. It doesn't need a juice cleanse, and it certainly doesn't need starvation or laxatives. What it needs is simple. Less burden, more support. Time, nutrients, and respect. Because real detox is not about pushing your liver harder. It's about getting out of its way and giving it what it needs to do what it was born to do. Here's what real liver detox looks like. It's not lemon cayenne shots at 6 a.m. It's eating broccoli, beets, and garlic that activate your liver's natural enzyme systems. It's not starving yourself. It's giving your body fiber, water, and rest so toxins can leave properly. It's not buying powders from influencers. It's getting a blood test, listening to your body, moving daily, and sleeping before midnight. In other words, it's supporting the most loyal, silent worker you've ever had. And maybe the most radical truth, your liver can heal, even if it's inflamed, even if it's fatty, even if your enzymes are high. But it can't do it while fighting sugar, alcohol, stress, and processed food all at once. Give it what it's missing. Take away what it's drowning in. Let the quiet miracle begin.
Broccoli. Part 1. What to remove so your liver can finally breathe. Before healing can begin, we must stop the damage. Your liver isn't fragile. It's a warrior. But even warriors collapse when overwhelmed too long. Here are 5 silent saboteurs you may be feeding your liver every day without knowing it. 1. Refined sugars and high fructose corn syrup. They don't just spike your blood sugar. They turn into fat in your liver, leading to fatty liver disease, even in people who don't drink. Better swap whole fruits, small amounts of raw honey, or dark chocolate in moderation. 2. Alcohol. Yes, even a little. The truth? Your liver sees every glass of wine, beer, or spirits as toxic priority number 1. While it's busy detoxing alcohol, everything else, fat metabolism, hormone balance, energy production, gets put on hold. 1. Your move. Try alcohol-free weeks. Watch how your skin, sleep, and energy shift. 3. Ultra-processed foods. Anything with a barcode, long ingredient list, or flavor enhancer label is asking your liver to decode a chemical puzzle it was never designed for. Tip: stick to foods your grandmother could recognize and pronounce. 4. Excess acetaminophen, paracetamol. One of the most common causes of sudden liver failure, not from overdose, but from regular overuse. Pill: be mindful. Only use under doctor's guidance and never mix with alcohol. 5. Environmental toxins. Your home might be harming your liver. Cleaning sprays, scented candles, plastic containers with BPA, pesticides on produce, they sneak in daily. Brush. Detox tip: switch to glass containers, vinegar-based cleaners, and organic produce when possible. Removing these 5 is like lifting a boulder off your liver's chest. Then comes the part where we help it rise again. Part 2. What to add, so your liver can regrow, renew, reignite. Your liver isn't waiting for a miracle pill. It's waiting for molecules from real food, things that tell it, you're safe now, let's rebuild. Here's what to feed it. 1. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, rich in glucosinolates, they help activate phase 2 detox enzymes. Broccoli. Think of them as your liver's internal housekeeping crew. 2. Beets. Nature's liver tonic, packed with betalains and betaine, they promote bile flow and fat breakdown. Sweet. Raw or roasted, they work both ways. 3. Garlic. Contains allicin and sulfur compounds, powerful activators of liver detox enzymes. Garlic. Crush it, let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking to unlock full benefits. 4. Turmeric. A potent anti-inflammatory thanks to curcumin, shown to protect against liver cell damage. Yellow. Best absorbed with black pepper and healthy fat. 5. Lemon water. Simple but powerful. Encourages bioproduction, aids digestion, and gives your liver a gentle nudge every morning. Lemon. Start your day with warm lemon water before food. 6. Green tea. Rich in catechins that enhance liver enzyme function and reduce fat accumulation. Tea. Go for real brewed green tea, not sugary bottled versions. 7. Avocados. Loaded with glutathione precursors, your liver's most powerful natural detoxifier. Avocado. 1 a day keeps liver stress away. 8. Fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. Their omega-3s reduce liver inflammation and reverse fatty deposits. Fish. Bake, grill, or poach for maximum benefit. 9. Dandelion root and milk thistle. Ancient herbs, modern proof. These support bile flow and liver cell regeneration. Beer. Available as teas, tinctures, or capsules. 10. Water. Simple but sacred. Even the best detox process fails if you're dehydrated. Water helps move toxins out through bile and urine. D. Sip throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Remove the overload, add back what heals. That's not a detox plan. That's a homecoming. Bringing your liver back to the role it was built for. Not just to filter, but to revive you.
Part 2. What to add, so your liver can rebuild its strength. Once you stop the attacks, the next question is, what do I feed my liver so it can heal? Not cleanse, not shrink, but regenerate. Because your liver is one of the rare organs that can rebuild itself. And the bricks it uses come from your plate.
Let's talk about the foods that don't just help, they send signals to your liver cells that it's time to restore. 1. Cruciferous vegetables. Think broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. These powerhouses are rich in glucosinolates, compounds that help activate detoxification enzymes inside the liver. Steam lightly, chew well. These are your liver's janitorial crew. 2. Beets. Their deep purple color isn't just for show. It's the sign of betaine and betalains, which support bioflow and fat breakdown in the liver. Grated raw, roasted, or blended, let your liver bathe in beet nutrition. 3. Garlic. Tiny but mighty. Garlic contains sulfur compounds and allicin, natural compounds that help the liver activate detox pathways. Crush, let it rest 10 minutes, then cook. Old wisdom meets modern biochemistry. 4. Turmeric. Curcumin, the bright gold compound in turmeric, has been shown to protect liver cells from damage and even help regenerate them. Perfed best with black pepper and healthy fats like olive oil or avocado. 5. Lemon water. Simple but potent. Lemons stimulate bioproduction, improve digestion, and gently wake up the liver each morning. Warm water, fresh lemon, before your first meal. Quiet magic. 6. Green tea. A calming ritual, but also a biochemical gift. Rich in catechins, green tea reduces fat accumulation and oxidative stress in the liver. Brew it pure. Avoid sugar-laden bottled versions. 7. Avocados. Creamy, rich in healthy fat, and packed with glutathione-building nutrients, one of the liver's most vital antioxidants. One a day can truly keep liver stress at bay. 8. Fatty fish. Omega-3s found in wild salmon, mackerel, and sardines help reduce inflammation and reverse fatty liver changes. Bake or grill. Your liver prefers healthy fats, not frying oils. 9. Dandelion root and milk thistle. Two herbal legends. They help improve bioflow, assist in detoxification, and even support new liver cell formation. Branches. Drink as tea or use as a gentle supplement. 10. Water, the unsung hero. No nutrient works without it. Water helps move toxins out through bile, sweat, and urine. It keeps your liver fluid and your blood clean. Sip all day, especially when you don't feel thirsty. Your liver always is. Stop. Part 3. Daily habits. What you do outside the kitchen matters too. Food matters, but so do your daily rhythms. Your liver is ruled by cycles, light and dark, sleep and wake, movement and stillness. Here are 5 small, science-backed habits that create a healing rhythm for your liver every single day. Sun. 1. Get morning sunlight. Your liver isn't just a filter, it's part of your hormonal orchestra. Vitamin D from early sunlight helps regulate liver fat metabolism and inflammation. 10 to 15 minutes on your skin and eyes in the early morning, free medicine. Walk. 2. Move with kindness, not punishment. You don't need CrossFit, you need circulation. Movement improves insulin sensitivity, reduces liver fat, and boosts detoxification. Walk, garden, stretch, dance in your kitchen. Just keep flowing. Sleep. 3. Sleep like you mean it. Liver detoxification peaks between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. Missing this window, missing your nightly healing reset. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Make your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. You deserve it. Meditate. 4. Reduce the noise inside you. Chronic stress dumps cortisol into your bloodstream and your liver has to filter it too. Too much for too long equals liver overload. Meditate. Breathe deep. Journal. Sit in silence. Whatever calms your storm. Time-restricted eating. 5. Eating all day leaves your liver always on duty. But when you fast for 12 to 14 hours overnight, it enters repair mode.
Try finishing dinner by 7 p.m. and eating breakfast after 8 a.m. Let your liver rest. Regeneration, the liver's secret superpower you forgot you had. Here's something miraculous most people never hear from their doctor. Your liver can grow back, literally, like a salamander's tail. Even if it's been bruised by years of sugar, alcohol, stress, or neglect, even if scans show early-stage fatty liver or elevated enzymes, your liver isn't sitting in silence to punish you. It's waiting for a little help. With the right environment, it doesn't just survive. It repairs, rebuilds, regenerates. But this isn't magic. It's biology plus consistency. And just like rebuilding trust in a relationship, your liver doesn't need grand gestures. It needs daily kindness. A day that speaks your liver's language. Forget juice cleanses. Forget 3-day starvation hacks. This is a real day, the kind your liver will thank you for. Sunrise, morning, a glass of warm lemon water to gently nudge bioproduction and hydration. 10 minutes of sunlight on your skin for natural vitamin D and circadian rhythm reset. A smoothie with spinach, blueberries, ground flaxseed, and a dash of turmeric. Plant compounds that tell your liver, we've got your back. Midday, a plate of baked salmon, steamed broccoli, and quinoa or sweet potatoes. Light, clean fuel rich in omega-3s and antioxidants. A 20-minute walk, not for weight loss, but for blood flow and liver oxygenation. A cup of green tea. Catechins inside help reduce liver fat and oxidative stress. Nighttime. A comforting bowl of lentil soup with garlic and turmeric, plus sautéed leafy greens. Herbal tea like dandelion root or milk thistle to gently stimulate liver regeneration as your body winds down. No snacks after 7 p.m. to give your liver time to fast, repair, and detoxify naturally. Sleep in a dark, cool room by 10 p.m. This is prime liver repair time. Builds healing, not perfection. Healing the liver isn't about never making a mistake again. It's about showing up every day with small actions that say, I care about you now. If you give your liver 30 days of steady support, studies show inflammation drops, fatty deposits begin to reduce, energy rises, skin clears, brain fog lifts, and, more importantly, you start to feel like yourself again. Rainbow, final words. You were built to heal. Your body is not broken. It's not too late. You're not behind. You're rebuilding. That sluggishness, that lack of motivation, that tight feeling under your ribs, it may not be just age. It may be a tired liver whispering, please notice me. You don't need to punish yourself with harsh cleanses. You need to partner with your body. Give it rhythm, give it nutrients, give it stillness. Let go of shame. Pick up habits. Because healing is not a dramatic event. It's the daily decision to believe, I'm still worthy of full health. X words. What's next? In the next video or article, we'll explore 1. How to read your liver enzymes levels, ALT, AST, GGT. 2. Natural supplements that actually support liver repair. 3. How to track your energy, digestion, and inflammation over time. But for now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and thank your liver, the quiet guardian that never stopped working for you.